Day 9 on the Maricopa Trail. It's a little before 6, not quite yet sunrise. It's already plenty warm. It sprinkled on us last night. That was a big ha-ha because we left the fly off. Whew. At any rate, did not sleep much. So quiet. Every time he moved on his sleep mask, crinkle, crinkle, crinkle. Oh my God. I almost stopped it, but I showed some restraint. He still has a sleeping bed. Anyway, we're headed back to the trail staging area for McDowell Mountain. We're gonna have coffee there. Ooh, and that's beautiful. Look at that back there. Ooh, neat. It's gonna be hot, so we gotta get a move on. Ooh. I think finding a place to sleep tonight is gonna be as equally challenging, if not more. Good times, urban hiking. Check out this beautiful sunrise at McDowell Mountain Regional Park. There's a bird over there pecking that sign. Oh, meep, meep. Look at that. Gorge. I hope these clouds, or at least some of them, will stick around for the day. Ah, beautiful sky. Look at that. Oh, I love clouds. All right, we're finally leaving the staging area, trailhead staging area. Hey, sun's out, guns out, bitches. It's gonna be fucking hot today, but hopefully not too terrible. It's like 17 miles to the next water, so basically the MO today is just slow, steady cruising to get to the next place where we can get water, and hopefully nobody dies, nobody gets hurt. Yeah, there's already a ton of bicyclists mainly out here in the parking lot. They were showing up like right at 6. It's like, ba-choom, gotta go. Anyway, we're gonna go. We're hitting the, from here we go on the scenic trail to continue north. There is a kiosk, an informational kiosk for the Maricopa Trail here in the trailhead staging area, right here. You are here. How exciting. So we're gonna continue the 6.7 miles around the north and finishing off the east part of the loop, and then double down on that 4.2 mile stretch on the west side of the loop to get back to the Coach Whip Trail to exit the park. So all in all, we've got about another 10 miles, actually a little more than 10 miles in this park, since I had counted the mileage before from the campground, but we didn't make it to the campground last night. So off we go. Whew. The sunrise sky is almost as amazing as sunset sky here in Arizona. Who knew? I almost never see sunrises because I do not like to get up in the morning. Although I was up first this morning. Tee-hee. Look at me go. Somebody out here trying to bushcraft or what? At any rate, I'll just leave you with... looky there. Unless it was raining up there. I wouldn't mind being up there. Ooh, look at this cholla. It's like a condominium. Look at all these birds nesting here. They don't seem to be awake. Nobody seems to be irritated. We just got passed by some bicyclists that asked us if we lost our bicycles. This park is definitely geared. See what I did there? Primarily towards bicyclists, as is this trail, which I would like to see change a little bit because this is a nice trail. Should have more hikers on it. Look at this shit. That's gorgeous. Hikers want to see this stuff, not just bicyclists. Nothing wrong with bicyclists, but come on, man. There need to be some more of us out here. I am just in love with these views back there. Oh, it is spectacular. Beautiful morning out here. We've seen a bunch of little red, they call them a tuberosa or a bellaparosa. We've seen a bunch of those around. Really pretty. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous out here today. And doing videos, enjoying taking pictures while it's not detrimentally hot out here. Look at this. Just awesome. I wish all day could be like this. Would you just look at this? Oh my gosh, just gorgeous. Which is a good thing because we're seeing almost all of it for the second time. That's funny. Like yesterday we were looking at that mountain, we're walking towards it almost all day. So well, you know, it got so close to it that you could really make out Tom's thumb, which is like a little pokey thing. You can't even really see it right now. But when we get back over there, it's cool. I'll show you again. Hey kids, there's Big Ben again. Oh well, whenever we do lose our cloud cover, it's gonna be a long time before we get any again because it's 8 o'clock. Not a cloud in the sky. Yikes, except behind us. For now, I'll take it. Well, the sun finally broke the clouds, which means that for the most part, the pleasant part of the morning is over. Because it's there's not even chemtrails or contrails out here making clouds and haze yet. It's not even 8:30 yet. About a mile away from that first Ramada we were at yesterday, the one with all the beer cans. Basically, the do-over part we're doing today is the Ramada, the beer can Ramada to the Zen Zone Ramada, and that's where the cutoff to Coach Whip Trail takes us out of this park and back into the Scottsdale McDowell Sonoran Preserve, the south part of that particular park. But it's already hot. There's no breeze. I'm a little concerned about Nightcrawler. He's got this weird thing on his foot. He thinks it's a blister, but dude, blisters are not black. I'm not sure what's going on with that. He says it hurts more, and it looks like there's a bunch of white pus and fluid gathering up around the black spot. Eesh. Could be very sketchy, especially since we're really far from water, and he's already going really slow, and we're really far from water. Yeah, so I don't know, we're gonna get to this Ramada, take a look at his weird foot affliction, and see what's going on. Hopefully he'll be all right soon, but if not, safety first. Got to keep things in good shape, especially when, you know, there's got to be some movement because we are always running for water or shade. Back to fun with rocks. Oh, clouds. I miss you. It's already over 80 degrees out here. It's 9 o'clock. Ooh. Typically the hottest part of the day in the desert is like 2 to 4 p.m. Well, they said that the high today is supposed to be 88. I don't really believe that because it also said that it was 75 degrees right now. It said that in one place in the hourly, but in the current, it said it was 81. And there's no breeze, so it definitely feels like all of that. It's like intense UV. Oh, look at that fun rock. Yeah, I could just play with the rocks out here for like ever. They're super fun. Ooh, gotta watch out for snakes though. Nightcrawler almost stepped on one yesterday that I walked right by. Good times. All right, well, back at the beer Ramada, which means that we have officially completed the Pemberton Loop and the Maricopa Trail within McDowell Mountain Regional Park. Nice. It's about 9:30. It's hot and not much shade. We lost our sun we lost our clouds. We definitely haven't lost the sun. Wouldn't mind losing the sun. At any rate, I'll pass up here and hang out for a little bit and assess Nightcrawler's foot. I'm a little concerned. He's going real slow, which is a problem because we're still a really long way away from next water. So we'll see. All right, skeleton guy's got some different feels going on today. That's hilarious. I think he's feeling about the sun about the same way we are right now. Eesh. All right, it's 10:15 and we are finally making our way. Again, had Nightcrawler go ahead. He's got like 3 gross blisters on his feet, like 2 on one foot. Both the balls of his feet are impacted, so he's moving slower. That's a concern because it's 11.2 miles to the next water and almost 2,000 feet of climbing in between here and there. So we'll see how it goes. My inclination is to get us to the Gateway Ranch trailhead, which is in the Scottsdale McDowell Sonoran Preserve, where we can't camp. Anyway, and it looks like it's all tucked up in a neighborhood, so I'm sure there's no place there that's public land, like state trust land, to camp. So it might be a good place to get extracted again so that he can attend to those feet. Like, they really need to be, like, you know, treated appropriately. Because I'm not even sure if they're real blisters. They're just so weird looking. Hey. Look, hey kids. There's Big Ben again. See my crested cactus I found yesterday? So yeah, we're doing this, I think 4.2 miles again. Back to the Zen Zone Ramada, which will be the next stop. And then up the Coach Whip Trail on out of the park. Oh, we'll see how the day goes. It's in full sun, breezing on and off. No clouds that are anywhere useful in the sky. Yeesh. Alright, it's about 1:45 noon. Not much to report since we're basically just going back over the same part in between Ramadas that we did yesterday already. The only difference today being that there's no clouds anywhere. Fucking fly on the mountain behind us, which we are close to once again. We're real far from it this morning. There it is. And we're almost to the second Ramada, the Zen Zone, which is our turn off for the Coach Whip Trail. Lately, I've just been wrestling with my umbrella and trying to not overexert myself. I'm just juggling hat, poles, umbrella. And frankly, it's kind of a fucking hassle, so whatever. Anyway, we're gonna hang out at the Ramada for a little bit, eat some stuff, check the feet. I gotta empty my shoes. I haven't emptied it once this whole leg. I haven't done anything this whole leg, barely drank anything just because my hands are all full of crap. That's annoying. But, so it'll be nice to sit down. Doesn't look like there's anyone there. We've seen a ton of people. All right, this way. There it is. Oof. Thank goodness there is that little bit of breeze, because when it's not around, it's just brutal out here. Of course, it can also be a pain in the ass with the umbrella. But at least we're making forward progress. Frankly, that's about the best I have to say at this point, because this isn't particularly fun. It's hot and, you know, detrimental to our health. But other than that, and we already did this part, so it's just like redoing something that we already did, which is annoying. Nobody likes backtracking, even if you're coming at it in the same direction you went at it yesterday. Still double dipping. Whew, tons of haze in the air today again. And all those clouds that were so helpful this morning, they're gone. Whew, thank goodness that Ramada has its own shade. Hey, my arms and hands are cramped and tired from holding this umbrella up. And because this trail twists around all over the place, it doesn't really help to like strap it to yourself. Because first of all, the wind will just blow you all over the place. But, you know, the sun's hitting you from basically 360 degrees as you're just walking around on this trail that was essentially designed for bicyclists and not hikers. Ah, woohoo, sweet sitting. Coming up. Alrighty, it is about 2 o'clock and we are still at the Zen zone. We zenned out so much, we took naps on the benches. They are not very comfortable, so that must be like those austere Buddhist types sitting on that. At any rate, we are on our way to the Gateway Ranch Trailhead in the south part of Scottsdale McDowell Sonoran Preserve. So we're going to take the Coach Whip Trail first. We're going to go ahead and get out to Gateway. That is a place that we can't camp. There's no place nearby we can camp legally. It's like right in the Scottsdale neighborhood, and Scottsdale is a little pinky up. So if there was ever a place I worried about getting hassled by the cops, it's probably going to be Scottsdale. I'd rather not. So at any rate, we're going to get picked up once we get to Gateway for that and other reasons as well. Not the least of which is that it's all nice under here in the shade in the Ramada, but out here, holy crap, it is like UV 1000. And even though there is a breeze, it's still 90 degrees. And when I turned on the weather bug this morning, it was only supposed to be in the high 80s, just the high 80s, no big whoop. Well, it was still hot as hell then too. And now it is, last time I checked, it was 90. Tomorrow it's supposed to be like 95 because we are going down in elevation. So, you know, that's just dumb. And we're out here like walking through towns with umbrellas on, trying to run from one place we can legally sleep to another. This will solve at least that problem for this evening. So, well, we gotta get a wiggle on because we owe some people pizza. Looks like there's a fire in this wash fairly recently, like within the last year. Really small though, not burning nearly as hot as the last one we saw that just destroyed entirely that 8 miles through the Tonto. Okay, we are up the Coach Whip Trail. We just came from down in there. Man, now that we're here and looking back, it looks like it's super far and super low over there. Look at us doing all this hard work. Lizzie the trail dog is protecting this bench, this part of the park, I guess. I'm not sure if it's the McDowell Mountain Regional Park or the Scottsdale McDowell Sonoran Preserve, because we are re-entering that now, the south portion. Hooray! And we're on our way up. We've been climbing, as you can see, most of the way. We're going to continue climbing to a pass, and it's all downhill from there. So right now, because it's so damn hot, it's pretty much just cruise very, very slowly. He's only got a liter of water. I've got maybe 1 1/3, 1 1/2. So making sure that water lasts us the entire way is pretty vital. All right, here's our official signage. Entering the McDowell Sonoran Preserve again. Oh, trails close at sunset. And we're back. The Windmill Trail. We've got 5.5 miles to go. Whew. I could have sworn it would be less than that. That's a little disappointing, but at least the second part's downhill. All right, we are thankfully finally almost to the end of this climb. Oh my gosh. I mean, we've climbed all the way from that valley, which you can't even see. It's all hazy and blown in the vid. I'll turn around and take one here at the top. And about 300 yards, it looks like. Oop, gotta go, it's windy. Okay, well, hopefully we're at about the top of our climb. Looks like it. Holy moly. We are at Wingate Pass. Oh, nice. Well, there goes the bell again. Okay, I guess I turn this off. Alright, well, it feels great up here. That's the hole we just climbed out of. And this is the hole we are heading towards. Woo! Nope, I was sadly mistaken about that being the last of the uphill. There's a little bit more. Oop, here comes some more now. But at least it's not, the breeze is nice. Oh my goodness. I think without this breeze, because when there isn't a breeze, it is just horrifying out here. Oh my goodness. Just awful. So hot, and like you can see the air pollution down the valley, which is where we're going. You know what crazy though is, like, I just saw like one of the little biplane bros just flew by in front. I'm higher than that guy was, I feel like. That's kind of neat. Yeah, right, off we go. It's kind of cool back here in this little valley. There's a Tom's Thumb up there. Bloop. And definitely, we haven't seen anybody. No traffic on these trails. No traffic since we left the Zen Zone Ramada in the park, Maricopa, or in the McDowell Mountain Regional Park. Nobody's been on trail. Probably because they're all smarter than this. Oh, what is? Oh, Inspiration Viewpoint. It's like 300 feet lower than that pass. The heart sees, the eyes touch, the bones feel, hear the centuries gather. Alberto Rios. Nice saying. Well, I feel inspired. I feel inspired to get down this hill and find us some water. They have another treasure box up there. I love those rocks over there. Those things are awesome. All right, I just passed a trail. Actually, it was a trail junction. The trail junction to Tom's Thumb, actually. 3 miles from this side of the canyon to the top of Tom's Thumb, if you choose to do that. I mean, it's really nice in here. I wouldn't mind doing it again, but definitely, like, not when it's 90 degrees out. This is just a poor idea, frankly. I mean, we're going down there. Gateway Trail heads down and all that somewhere. It's not getting any cooler as we descend either. I'll tell you what. At any rate, that should put us at the trailhead pretty much right at or about 5:30, which is when I imagined we would probably arrive there for our ride to collect us. And I'm glad that I'm glad that Nightcrawler agreed to get extracted, because I knew his feet were in worse shape than when he was letting on when we woke up from a nap at the Ramada, and I told him to text his dad and let him know that we needed to be picked up. He didn't even argue. He was just like, oh, we do? Yeah, we do. Okay, I'll let him know. So typically he would give me more trouble, but in between that and the fact that, yeah, it's mainly I'm worried about him being able to continue on comfortably. It's not fun. I don't really want to do it, you know. I feel the same way for him. I want him to enjoy his hike. You can't really do that when your feet are falling apart in multiple places in this kind of heat, in this kind of terrain. So, yay, he was amenable and agreeable, but I'm imagining that's only because his feet are in pretty bad shape. So we'll get him patched up and get back out here. It's supposed to get back down, back down into the 80s in a couple of days. So that would certainly be smarter, since when we get back out here, unless we come up with something in the middle of the walk from McDowell to Usuri Park, Mountains Park, we're gonna have to do like a 24-mile day right out the gate coming back on trail, just to get from this place all the way across the Fort McDowell Indian Reservation, the Salt River Tribe Indian Reservation, and back to the Tonto National Forest, but this time the Mesa Ranger District. So, but that's later's problem. First, let's get everyone fixed up, cooled down, rehydrated, because we are both definitely dehydrated out here. I haven't peed since we left the Ramada, and unfortunately there hasn't been any place to take a break. There hasn't been any place with like suitable shade and the breeze, because even in the shade, if the breeze isn't going, it is hot. It is hot. All right, so we just passed another trail junction for the Gateway Loop, and I had the Maricopa Trail going the other way on the Gateway Loop, which would make the Gateway Trailhead almost 3 miles away, whereas the Maricopa Trail map I was using and the route I plotted in Gaia had us continuing forward on the loop to get back, or to get to Gateway in a shorter period of time. From there, we're 1.5 miles away. If we went the way that the Blaze showed, it would have been 2.8 miles to Gateway. And we definitely wouldn't make it there in time to meet our ride without keeping him waiting, which is extremely rude, especially since, you know, we kind of out of left field, we're like, hey, please come collect us all the way across the valley. Thanks, Kay, bye. But anyway, I feel like the Maricopa County trail map that I have, that I use to like plot this route, has this shorter way. So check it. And it's possible that the McDowell Sonoran Preserve has their signs marked wrong. We'll double check later, but in the meantime, we have to go the shorter way because our ride's down there and it's hot and we're both kind of suffering right now. So the sooner we get off this hill, the better. All right. We're probably about a half a mile from the trailhead. Thank goodness, because it's smoking hot down here. Oh my God. Even going mostly downhill is just incredibly impactful, especially after doing it all day, 2 days in a row. Exhausted. But definitely looking forward to sitting down. I'm out of water. How's it going? I'm out of water in my bladder. I still have a little bit of electrolyte water left. So as soon as I'm done talking to you this time, I'm gonna go ahead and pound that. Our ride is waiting for me, or waiting for us at the trailhead. Yay! Oh my gosh. I think my brains have turned to guacamole. Woohoo! We made it. You can tell because I see a ton of people. And oh yeah, you know, of course there's rattlesnakes. You're in their house, bitches. Recognize. We made it. Oh my gosh, nobody died. Hardly anybody got hurt. All right, everybody got hurt, but we're gonna be fine. It's all right. Woo! Thanks to Steven for coming and picking us up, collecting us all the way over here in Scottsdale, where certainly if we tried to dirtbag in the bushes around here, the cops would be called. And now since I'm trying to be all legit and nonprofit and all that stuff, I can't really do that anymore. So, you know, pros and cons, pros and cons. All right, well, we're gonna get air conditioned and hydrated, start the process of cooling down and leveling back up.